ridiculousness that's going on in this game right now. We're going to go live on the show, okay? Ridiculousness. Let's go on further. I need something happened in the game. Hey guys, what's going on? Chiefs Kingdom. Going live again because NFL's up to shenanigans. Lift it out with your hand from inside. Reach in the fridge and grab it. Ridiculousness going on in this game. I don't know if you guys missed it, but hang on 1 second. Sorry, my daughter's got to get ice right now, so loud. How do they miss this, guys? Did you guys see the concussion? With 13:45 to go in this game, we're gonna go to the preview screen. What's going on, Gary Holland? We're gonna go to the preview screen. I point this out because I'm not a big Eagles fan. People know that I'm not a big fan of Jalen Hurts. His style's okay. I think his attitude's a little bit crass. But this league says they protect players. What the hell's going on? Because they're not protecting them right now. Let's go over to the video review screen. This is obvious, blatant. If I saw it from my couch, how is the NFL missing this? This is with 13:49 to go in the second quarter.
Smith in the slot, Brown wide right.
This is this funky play. Everybody's making a big deal. Oh, what's Nick calling? This is weird play, blah, blah. They do all this double reverse stuff. First of all, this guy's mad loose right away. There's no way they just no blocking on him at all. Totally free man. He's going to bottle this up for sure. But watch Jalen Hurts on this play. He gets the Tua treatment. And no one blinked. No one noticed. No one stopped the play.
And a little
reverse. Tosses it back to the quarterback.
little trickery here, but nothing doing.
See the head bounce off the ground?
In the slot, Brown wide right.
Watch this.
And a little trickery here, but nothing.
Oh. Now watch his reaction. He's clenching onto the ball. He's got a mad vice grip on the ball with both hands.
Boy, was that.
Rolls over on
That
his
spelled
stomach.
out perfectly that time.
Puts his head down first.
He's about Frankie Louvu.
There he is.
Whoa, they go to the very back
up. Watch his face. Watch his eyes.
of the playbook. Not even
Blinking
close.
like mad.
Follow. Safe.
To the very back of that time. He's about Frankie Louvu.
There he is.
Whoa, they go to the very back of the playbook. Not even close.
Follow.
And if you watch the rest of the first half, his body language is so not Jalen Hurts. This dude usually bopping around, all kinds of energy, protects himself when he goes down. And there's the tackle at the end of the first half. I haven't been able to find a video of it. But he goes to the ground, no protection at all. His head drives right into the ground again. And then with 3 seconds to go in the half, they got him in the tent. I don't know what they said at halftime. If they're reviewing him, checking him out. I don't know what's going on now. He's on the sideline with a helmet on. I mean, they're not putting him back in the game. You guys watching it right now? This is so stupid. This is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous.
Saquon Barkley.
This dude is not okay.
Luba, you'll see, but you'd love to see Barkley take a few more steps to draw the defense to him. You'd love to see Barkley take a few more steps to draw the defense to him, but instead that happens so quickly that the defense
can't get up. Come on, man.
Smith in the slot, Brown wide right. And a little trickery here, but nothing doing. Boy, was that spelled out perfectly that time. He's about Frankie Louvu.
There he is.
Whoa, they go to the very back of the playbook. Not even close.
Feel for that kid, and I'd feel even more if it was Patrick. Because if it happens to Patrick, I'm going to lose my shit. This got me pissed off. As a former player, this kid's not okay. You watch the rest of the plays the first half. His timing's off. He had A.J. Brown wide open on the sideline. He misses him by like 10 yards short out of bounds. And then like claps the hands like, oh, I made a bad. Dude, Joe Biden could have made that play. trying to see what's going on the offense. I'm sorry. The TV's on the other side of the room here. He's in there. He's in the game. Dude, I'm telling you, if his head hits the ground again, he's going to go fencing. He's going to straight up go the fencing position. Then everybody's going to go, oh, we didn't notice. We didn't know. This is unreal, dude. This is unreal. Talking about a cut in Jaden Daniels' hand. Dude. Is this Amazon influence? Is there just too much money involved in Thursday Night Football that we're not talking about this? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing, or am I crazy? The Joe Biden, it's pretty good, right? It's spontaneous. Wasn't trying to slag Joe. It was so open, like unreal. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Am I crazy? Tell me. I'll play it again. You guys let me know if I'm exaggerating here.
In the slot, Brown wide right.
Get this text off the screen here for you guys.
And a little trickery here, but nothing doing. Boy, was that smelled out perfect. And a little trickery here, but nothing doing. Boy, was that smelled out.
His legs hook straight out. They flex straight out when he hits his head on the ground.
Right. And a little trickery here, but nothing doing. Boy, was that smelled out perfectly that time. He's about Frankie Louvu.
There he is.
Whoa, they go to the very back of the playbook. Dude. Not even close.
Follow Saquon Barkley. Lou defense to him. You'd love to see Barkley take a few more steps to draw the defense to him, but instead that happens so quickly that the defense
and he rolls over. Unreal. This is pathetic, NFL. Do better, man. Do better, because if they'll let it happen to him, they'll let it happen to anybody. And you know, if I was a Philly fan, I don't want to see my team's quarterback's future look dull because he's kept in there when he's not able to protect himself properly. This is the thing. Everything happens so fast on that field. Okay, everything happened crazy fast on this field, and that field is way faster than semi-pro. And if you're not 100% able to take care of yourself, you get effed up. You get worse. If they can keep him clean the rest of the night, but you saw that drive down, he's going to revert to old habits. His old mentality is, oh, I'm close to the goal line, I'll just run it in. He starts running, and then he's not totally balanced. He's not totally speed worthy. Like his speed's not where it normally is. And you see the guy in the end zone, he just kind of tries to flip it sideways to him and he gets his head driven into the ground again. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to keep it on. I'm going to pause it for a minute. I'm going to watch a couple minutes of the game, and I'll come back. You guys enjoy the football game. I'll be here. I'll be right back. If something else happens, we're picking it right up where we left off. Okay? I'll come back in 2 minutes either way. I'm not even talking to you guys. Sorry about that. I knew I was going to forget that. It looks like Jalen's doing okay. Thanks, Gary. Looks like Jalen. You guys can hear me now, right? Looks like Jalen's doing okay, but it looks like a little lollipop pass over the middle and that outlet pass. His team's definitely taking care of him. They're not doing their normal thing. So I think he's not. I think he's hurt. I think he's hurt, and I hope he doesn't get another hit in the head. Trying to track the game. I hope he doesn't get hit in the head again. The thing I don't like is like if they'll do that with him. I mean, let me take that back. The Chiefs won't allow that. The Chiefs wouldn't allow it. But it makes me worry about Patrick. You know, it makes Patrick would definitely make himself get back out there if he can. And these guys don't understand that they're going to jeopardize their own careers by doing that. Not a good plan for them. Not a good plan for them at all. Cat in the background making noises, trying to get outside like it's going to go outside. It's not an outdoor animal. It's a cat. So, but yeah, man. Let me know what you guys see over there. I don't have the game on right now. Congratulations to Travis Kelce. I didn't say that on the earlier show for taking the lead, most receiving touchdowns by a Chiefs player in history. So kudos to Travis. Still a Trav. Setting the standard, raising the bar. Girlfriend voted for the wrong person, but I'll leave that alone. It is what it is. I don't have a lot of love for the depth of the outside edges of the offensive line. So the idea of sacrificing parts of the inside of the interior of the line, I don't want Trey going anywhere. And then linebacker wise, we take a look at the roster right now. Me seeing some of the guys I really like that linebacker on other teams just rocking shit, and you only can have so many, so it's not like you could have signed all those guys anyway. Right now our linebacker depth is Nick, Jack Cochran. Jack Cochran's made some plays. Cam Jones, if we were to lose, I don't know what his development is, but like stylistically, he's very much like a taller Nick Bolton style of player in college. If they feel like he's coming along well enough, they might let Nick go. I mean, he's 6'2", 227. He's fast. I'd have to see more of his play. I'd have to see him do more stuff, but they got Tranquil signed. They just picked up Joshua Uche. He's more of a pass rusher, honestly, but Cochran's a depth guy. If it was Leo Chenal, Cam Jones, and Drew Tranquil next year, we might be okay, but I don't want to lose Nick if I don't have to. As far as safeties go, DBs, I mean, we just lost Legarius this year. Jaden Hicks is a nice piece. Jaden Hicks, who knows? He might be able to come in and play Justin's spot, rather. Keith Taylor's been on and off the roster. I don't think they see him as a full-time starter. And the kid, Roland Wallace, he's 30 now. So, I mean, he's not, or no, he's not. He's young. He's 22. This is number 30. He's a young guy. He's going to play corner anyway. He's not going to be, I don't think, taking any crazy meaningful reps anytime soon. But Jaden Hicks, I could see Jaden Hicks being developed into a Justin Reed style position. He's only 22. It's a rookie. You know, as far as true safeties on the roster, we got Brian Cook, Najee Johnson, who's played well last game, and Justin, obviously. Justin being the biggest of the bunch. Brian Cook's a little lankier, but they're both around the same size weight-wise. He just seems to be put together better, thicker. But, yeah, man, I don't want to see any of those three guys go if we can help it. If we only get to keep two, though, I'm saying keep Trey Smith, keep and age-wise, too, though, right? Because Justin's 27. How old's Nick? Nick's only 24, man. Nick's only 24. It would depend on what they'd have going on in the free agency and in the draft, because if they got somebody that they think they can slot in for Justin, but Justin's played so well for us, man. There's Chiefs news that says they agree to terms with Justin. Is this old story? Oh, come on. I searched Justin Reed on the Chiefs website, and they got one of the top listed stories is March 17th, 2022. So yeah, clearly he's got to get a new contract. I mean, if it's an age thing, then yeah, you want to keep Trey and you want to keep Nick. But as far as depth, but man, if you had Cam Jones and Nick Bolton, you know, that could be pretty sweet too. And Drew's already 29, so Drew's not gonna be around forever. So you got to watch those age things, man. Guys kind of fall off a cliff a little bit, speed wise, agility wise, at certain points. Some guys just seem to be ageless, but most guys, it catches up with you. I'm going to keep watching that game. I'm going to keep watching that player. Guys, monitor my Twitter if you can't believe that I played that hit again. Just like, what the heck? Annie Agar posted, what? And I cannot stress this next part enough. The F is this, Nick, on the play that got Jalen Hurts decked on the ground. I'm looking, and no one is saying anything about his head going off the turf. How am I the only one who saw this? I just posted on her feed. I said, it's called a concussion, and no one noticed. And Hurts gets hit, his head driven into the ground again near the goal line for what? Amazon bucks? Checking the players, my butt. Calling you out, NFL. Ridiculous. What position do the Chiefs draft for with their first pick? Starting early, man. Can we three-peat first? Can we see if we can go undefeated? Can we beat Buffalo? Who are they drafting first? I mean, if we lose any one of those three guys, maybe those positions. Probably not safety. Maybe linebacker if there's somebody stellar there. Possibly offensive line if we're drafting 32nd in the first round. Could be going for a guard. Honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing us get another wide receiver because I don't know what's going on with Rashee Rice between him and his mom. That dude might not see the field again until 2026. Coming off injury, mom stealing shit. He's got court cases going on. You know, if there's a stud wide receiver, I'd be looking at that. What would you like to see there, Gary? What would you guys like to see us take first? What position? Sorry, I'm just irritated by this situation over here. He's back in the game. It's like weird. I don't know, man. Am I like just delusional because of the Super Bowl? I don't watch the Eagles all the time. I just remember watching that Super Bowl and watching the speed with which their offense operates, and they seem like they're stuck in second gear. Just the movement, the calls, the execution of the snap, and the like getting the play off. There's a measure of uncertainty. Seven-yard play. Like yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm distracted. I'm gonna let you guys get back to watching the game. Linebacker or receiver? Yeah, that's what you think, Gary. I'll be honest, I'm not in a rush to be checking out the players yet. You know how I was last year. I said the year before I didn't rush into it and we won the Super Bowl, so I was going to do that again. I did that last year. I waited. We won the Super Bowl again. So probably not going to rush it this year. Probably going to take my time, wait and see. Let's see how we do. That's wide receiver Smith. Let's see how we do in the playoffs. Let's see if we can wrap this thing up. Let's see if we can win it all. And focus really hardcore on the players. I will look at them. I don't know how much reviewing of them I'm going to do early, but maybe this week I can take a look at some linebackers and wide receivers because I think those are probably going to be the two premier spots. Really like the way Justin Reed plays. I think he just really is a key part of our secondary. and is able to come up and help the linebackers when it's needed. Again, like I said, I'd like to see more of Cam Jones. If face mask, worst color, face mask. If they, if he can naturally be worked into the defense, I don't want to be just risking plays and taking chances on losing and giving up yards and giving up touchdowns to get a guy in there. But the team will let us know. The team has a way of letting us know what's going on without announcing it. You just kind of see who gets cycled in and who gets more repetitions. And if Nick keeps getting nicked up, no joke intended, Cam Jones might get more play. Might get to see more what he can do. In the meantime, guys, go ahead and watch the rest of this game, and I'll come back on live again if anything big happens. I hope. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. God, watch over Jalen Hurts and this football team, and both these football teams tonight. They're trying their hearts out. Watch over them, keep them safe, keep them healthy, keep them from any injuries. And watch over young Jalen, because I think he's concussed. I think you know it. And, things are possible through you. All things are possible through God. God of all things are possible. Anyway, guys, how bad will it hurt the Chiefs since Harrison Butker is out for 4 weeks? We're going to find out on Sunday. Spencer Schrader, the kid they got from the Jets, former USF, went in the transfer portal, went over to Notre Dame. He only missed one extra point in his time in like 3 years, I think, or 3.5 years at USF, and he missed one 62, I think, singles at Notre Dame. He wasn't as consistent on his field goals, so I don't know what range they were having him try them at, but his field goal percentages were up and down depending on which season you look at. The kid's about 6'2", 201 pounds. He's got a little side business with his sister training people, training young athletes. Seems like a well put together kid, mentally, physically, just a lean, kind of long kid and well spoken. Definitely Chiefs Kingdom material, like his personality and his energy. You guys will like him. But yeah, we'll find out this Sunday. I hope he goes in there and acquits himself really well and does great and helps us win football games till Harrison gets back and then earns himself a nice big fat contract somewhere outside of the AFC. Never know. The way he's playing, the way the Kickers are playing for the Eagles and the 49ers right now, he might end up on the other side of the field against us in the Super Bowl with one of those teams, or maybe with the Lions or something. Who knows? I still think it's going to be Chiefs versus Lions. Chiefs win the three-peat. That's my hope. That's my goal. That was my predictions at the beginning of the season. And if I got to, I'll take the tweet and pin it to the top of my X page. As it is right now, if you don't know, let's go over to the video review screen again real quick. Here's that play again. If you don't know, now you know. Hey, Casey Sager, what's going on? Seth Kaiser says that's a really, really big deal. Easily the most clutch kicker in the league. It is a big deal. But you live on, you go on, you move forward. The Chiefs have now lost their kicker. They lost a starting wide receiver before the season started. They lost another wide receiver early on. They lost Juju Smith-Schuster for a number of weeks. They're still trying to develop Xavier Worthy. Sky Moore's on injury reserve for whatever that's worth. They lost their starting running back. Chiefs are undefeated. Andy Reid, Coach of the Year. Say it with me. Andy Reid for Coach of the Year. Never gets the respect he deserves, that man. So, going to my, no, not that one. This page. Get to my home page. Come on. Weird. Normally it just goes to my, let me go here. Try this. No, I don't want all these weird ads. I just want to go to my homepage. Come on now. What's going on? X. On my phone. There we go. Normally I can go to my homepage just by double clicking. So here was my tweet. Speaking of Seth Kaiser, who I just showed you guys, he had a post. Replied to @RealMN Chiefs fan, August 6th, 2018. replying. He asked, what's the best we thought Patrick Mahomes could do in his first season as a starter? I said, Pat Magic Mahomes, because that was still one of his nicknames. Potential for 2018. Passing 4,560 yards and 48 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Rushing 800 yards, 8 touchdowns, 3 fumbles. I thought he would run more. I underestimated him with 4,500 yards and 48 touchdowns. But when you combine his rushing and passing yards and his rushing and passing touchdowns, here's what it came out to. He threw for 50 touchdowns, 5,097 yards. He rushed for 272 and 2 touchdowns. I joked that I underestimated him, though people mocked my post as unrealistic. Challenged, I went and found my post. Total touchdowns, I was off by 4. Total scrimmage yards, I was off by 9. So you got to believe. DeAndre Hopkins, you got to believe. Late in the game, they're in field goal range. They're about to kick one. You got to believe. Special teams players, you got to believe you're going to get a hand in there. If Leo Chenal didn't get it, Karloff was right behind him. And in front of both of them was Cochran, 43, the aforementioned linebacker we're talking about. The team's coming after it. They are coming after it. I'm going to go back and watch this game. Guys, enjoy the game. As always, get to the last 2 words in a second. There was something else I wanted to say about the Chiefs game. Hang on one second. Let me find this stat here. I know we already mentioned that Travis got the most receiving touchdowns. Gary says, absolutely, Dan. I agree about Coach Reed. How bad will it hurt the Chiefs? Since okay, we got that one already. I want to make sure I got all your guys' comments and your questions. Awesome. Okay. I'm not going to worry about the Buffalo stats. If I come up with something else, I'll bring it up Sunday. Like I said, I'm on Sunday if I get work done early enough. If not, maybe I'll do something Saturday night to be safe. But we'll talk more about the game, upcoming game against Buffalo and all of their weapons. We'll have more information on whether Dalton's going to be out there tight end. Dalton Kincaid. From all accounts, Keon Coleman is going to be out, so the rookie wide receiver won't be playing. And Amari Cooper is questionable. He's been out for the last 2 games. So they might be down to their third, which is still a really good receiver. Shakir's really good. Hollins is really good for them. He's been making some plays. So, formerly of the Raiders. Oh. Saquon Barkley down to the 1. Now do they do the tush push with Jalen Hurts here? Watching, let's find out. I mean, it's a given, right? They're going to do that tush push. That's what they always do. Let's find out. We'll find out right here. If they do it, then maybe they think he's fine. If they don't do it, then I'm assuming that they know he's not fine. Jalen Hurts I'm talking about. Getting ready for the brotherly show. He's in. This is body language. Really slow getting up. I don't, dude. Now he's jogging off. I'm gonna watch this real quick. Okay. He has raincoat on. Hopefully he's fine. Hopefully I'm just a worried mother hen about nothing, but I'm telling you that hit off the turf is not good. That's not good. And if I'm right, the next week he gets hit in the head, it's going to be fencing position, and they're going to go, oh, well, let's look at last week again. They go, oh, wow, we didn't notice. How did we not notice that? Because you hope it wouldn't happen again. You hope he wouldn't get hit again and he wouldn't notice. But whatever. They're just thugs, right? We're just thug life players. Don't care about us. It's okay. Give us concussions, give us brain damage, give us CTE. You know, not like players have killed themselves. Oh, that's right, they have. Rest in peace, Junior Seau. Rest in peace, Vincent Jackson. Rest in peace. Just pick a player, man. Pick a player you like. That's happened to. CT's real. All right. Anyway, guys, don't end on a downer. Looking forward to the game this week. Josh Allen and the Bills are going to be playing us. up in Buffalo. If you guys can get there, check it out. Check it out live before the weather hits. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be. Let's take a look at that really quick before I go. Buffalo forecast is, let's see, Sunday. It says Sunday, cloudy. And then let's go to Weather Channel. 10-day. Sunday the 17th. Why do you give me all these? I want to see the hours. I don't want to just see one day. It says light rain early, then remaining cloudy with showers overnight. So light rain early in the day. So it could be a messy game. Could be fumbles, could be turnovers, could be balls slipping out of hands. I hate that. I just want to see a clean game. I want to see these two players just get off their, just get into their best rhythm. These two quarterbacks, Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Of course, I want to see Patrick Mahomes have the ball last and win, do better than the other guy. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, guys, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of the game. I'm going to go check it out. Hopefully there's no further injury to young Mr. Hurts. He's NFL bringing food for money right now. Anyway, it is what it is. As always, I love you guys. Go Chiefs.